Right, welcome back everybody. So as you can see, I have got none other than Dale from Maple Tree Studios in the shot of me today. I will leave a link in the cards up here and down in the description to his channel. So Dale will be here doing his first thoughts on the Record Power Coronet Herald. I have had this lathe for a little over a year now. So I will be also giving my kind of like a year in review on how I thought it's performed since I've got it. So you're going to get kind of 2 for 1 at the moment. Also Dale's going to be doing a little bit turning because obviously he can't give his thoughts on the lathe without using it first. So I'm going to show you a bit of a clip of that and we'll get on with that. So we'll see you in a bit. So you've just finished your turning. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it's the lathe comes across as being built with quality. I mean, you can't really. It just jumps out at you whatever you're doing. What's surprising though is how planted it is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's quite a delicate looking machine. I mean, it's basically a MIDI lathe. But you get this sort of impression that, you know, there's much more here than there obviously is. I mean, I am a number of stones, and I'm giving a bit of a tug, and it doesn't want to go. I mean, this isn't bolted down, is it?
No. What I will say though is that the legs do come hollow. But what I did do is I filled it with kiln dried sand. I wouldn't do normal sand because it could end up rusting the legs.
Okay.
So hence why I got kiln dried.
Oh, to get the moisture out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. I could see that. What else could I say on it? I mean, the machine runs very quiet, which for me, coming off of a machine with a Reeves drive, I think it is here. Yeah. It's much quieter. I love the variable speed control on it. It's good display. It's right in front of you. It's very sensitive. Love the reverse. Minor critique is that for me in my workshop, that becomes quite an awkward sort of place to get behind, particularly if I was doing outboard turning. So maybe the ability to have moved that on a cable or whatever to here would be nice.
Yeah.
Detail rather
than. In actual fact, I believe Record Power are doing a kind of an optional emergency stop button.
So at least like a hard stop over here.
Kind of like an optional. Like, I'm not sure if it's got a magnetic backer to it or anything.
Sure.
Like I think it was about £40 on their website.
That's all right.
I will note that if they do, I'll put the links to that in the description.
Sure.
Um,
Love the fact that it's got a good solid spindle lock. Not 100% thrilled it's on the front, but that's okay. Nice little hand wheel, little dinky, but still nice. The bed, I mean, the machine creates the impression of being effectively a MIDI lathe at first glance until you put the extension on it.
yeah.
But the extension, I mean, the extension changes the lathe quite a bit. Am I right in saying that you can put this on either side?
I believe so, but I mean, actually looking at it now, there's only two bolts there, so no, I don't think you can, because I think there's four bolts.
That's a shame. You could have done a Tundra Gandalf staff.
That would be good. Yeah.
Something like
Or
that.
a walking stick for a really tall person.
Banjo's good quality banjo, easy cam on it, 25mm outside diameter on it, so you could use scraper platforms by various people, the Robert Sorbet and all those guys. Next minor detail, this little guy here, the tailstock, doesn't pop out by itself like some of the other lathes do.
Yeah.
You can't wind it back in for it to pop out, you've got to give it a little tap with the push-out bar. Again, not the end of the world, but just one of those little things you notice. I would be hunting for things to find wrong. I think that's the takeaway from this. And they are little tiny things. Overall, I think, I mean, I would easily buy one of these things. It's a good lathe. It's pretty. Its form factor really appeals to me in terms of its size. But like I say, it's little tiny bits that would take it from being a really good lathe to being a perfect lathe. I think would be the takeaway from me.
Yeah.
You know, what was interesting was what happened when we were doing the turning and we got the catch.
Yeah.
You were saying that there were some other features when you first got it that was quite intriguing.
Yeah. Now I'm not sure if it's a thing that Record Power built in, or it's just something that the lathe just happened to have done when I first came across it. So when I ended up getting a big catch. This is before I owned the Coronet Herald. I got a big catch and the lathe just kind of shut itself off, and an error come up on the digital readout. So I don't know if that's a safety thing that Record Power put into the lathe.
So it came up with an error?
Yeah, it actually came up with an error. So that was actually one of the things that I didn't like about the lathe when I first came across it. But obviously, the more I kind of think about it, who doesn't like safety?
Yeah. So it shut the
it shut the. So obviously, you could have just imagined if the lathe could have thought it could have been your clothes that got caught, and you was resisting and pulling back. So, I mean, yeah, if you used to get your clothes caught, that's the last thing you'd want. So you'd want the lathe to stop.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
that's quite good.
So yeah, there was a couple of other things. I mean, I was turning a real big platter, and the spindle took too long to slow down.
Sure.
And again, an error come up on the digital readout, and it told me the spindle was still moving. So again, who doesn't like safety to let you know there's a great big bowl blank still spinning, so stay out the way.
This is it.
But again, I don't know if this is something that Record Power have put into,
deliberately engineered into it.
Exactly, yeah.
Or it's a helpful feature that just happens to them.
I could just email them and find out if this is the case. And if it is, I'll put that down in the description, because I will email Record Power about that.
Yeah, so I mean, like I say, so looking back, I guess, good purchase?
Without doubt. Yeah, like I was saying, when I first got the lathe, or first come across the lathe, like I was saying, there were bits on there that it kind of wound me up, because all of a sudden you'd get a catch and it would niggle at you because you had to wait a couple of minutes, because
Yeah, we saw
the
that.
lathe had to reset itself
We
because
saw that earlier on.
of the error, and it had to reset because of it slowed down and little niggly bits. But effectively, I purchased the bed extension itself. The legs fortunately come with it, so I didn't have to put it on my bench. But you can get a bench.
Really?
Yeah, bench legs for it.
Because it was one of the things I noticed. I mean, I've got used to the lathe being, I don't know, a few inches lower. Well, I'm not exactly, you know, Richard Morley, I'm not, if you know what I mean. So so being a little bit lower, it would have been nice for me. So being able to sit up on a bench would be cool. Yeah.
Well, my old lathe used to be on my bench. So it used to be quite high up. So this now is like the right height for me. So yeah, it's perfect that it comes with the legs. Stickers not optional. You have to provide your own.
So you've got to get in touch with these wonderful people and persuade them to get a sticker.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's effectively a MIDI lathe that it's got 14 inches over the bed.
Really?
Which is, you can make a nice sized bowl with that size. And I actually, Record Power claimed that it could do a 21 inches over the bed.
Over the bed? So
yeah. Outboard.
So, sorry.
Yeah, so you can actually swivel the head on it.
Of course.
And I was stupid enough to call them on it. And I did a 21-inch platter out of rippled sycamore. And yeah, it handled it and didn't struggle once. So
I mean, the legs always look quite. I mean, it creates an illusion of being a lot less planted than it really is.
You first look at it and it kind of seems weak.
Fair bit of weight in that now.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's weak and there's nothing to it, but it's a strong old machine.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things that I've kind of noticed about it is since I've had it over the year and a bit now, is I've not once changed the belt. I've kept it on number 2, the belt number 2, all the time, and I think that's like between 140 revs and 1800-ish. So yeah, I mean, and plus it's got a reverse speed as well for sanding, so that's just extra bonus as well.
That was a bonus when we were doing it earlier on.
Yeah.
Trying to get rid of that catch.
That's your turning, not mine. I never have problems turning. Trust me. But yeah, I mean, overall, if I had the chance to buy this again, in a heartbeat.
So, nice machine.
Yeah, definitely.
Who knows? I could easily see me owning one.
Yeah, without doubt.
And at that point,
so
we've gone for a pass.
Go for a couple. Yeah. Right. So let's just quickly end up now with it.
Feed in.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly just end off this video. Right, everybody, thank you very much for watching today's video. Please be sure to go and subscribe to Dale's video. I'll leave a link up in the description. No, that's down in the description. I'll leave a link up in the cards. And yeah, if you want to see more of videos like this, please comment down below. I've got a couple more tools. So yeah, until next time, take it easy.